Hi, this is James again, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And if you would, hit me on the Cash App. Bless my Cash App so I can get more acrylic paint, masking tape, and paint brushes. It's just that simple. You can view my art on maskingtapetreasures.com. Okay? I created that style of art, okay? All right. This one is called Robert Taylor Homes. Yes. Yes. In Chicago, Illinois, there was two major projects. One was Cabrini Green on the near north side, and on the south side of Chicago was Robert Taylor Homes. The Robert Taylor were 28 buildings, okay? 28 buildings, 415 units, and they were 16 stories high. Yes. Yes, it was a mile, it was like 2 miles long, and it was from 34th Street to 54th Street. So that was a massive amount of housing for people. But it housed 11,000 people. Okay? But there were 27,000 people living there. All right? So what that tell you? It was too many people in one household. Yes. Look, 40% of the people there were single mothers. Yep. And then along with that, there was drug dealers, thefts, robberies, drug sales, drug addiction, alcohol misuse, and murder. Okay. And look, the projects were alluring to us, okay? See, we didn't live in the projects, but we were attracted to their style. You know, we were attracted to their style because they had the latest clothing, the latest hairstyles, the latest shoes, the latest lingo. Even their talk was kind of attractive, you know. But, you know, they were more or less trendsetters, okay? They were more or less trendsetters. But, you know, it's crazy, you know. But, you know, they had garbage chutes. They had, you know, you can throw your garbage into the chute and it goes down to the bottom. And a lot of stuff ended up in there, like body parts, pieces of everything used to end up in that garbage chute, you know. Then they would cut holes in the walls so they can go into another apartment. Like they'll get a vacant apartment and they will cut a hole in the wall. So when the police come to that address, that certain unit, they will go in through the wall to another unit. Then they'll go through to another unit and escape, you know. So the police really couldn't do too much to them, you know. It was crazy. Look, one day, one night, me and my buddies decided to go over there. We decided to go to the projects, to go up in the building, and I think they were throwing a party in the building or something. So we kind of got liquored up, got drunk and stuff. I know I was drunk. Okay, I was totally drunk. That's back when I used to drink. I was totally drunk when we went into the building. So we were going up the stairwell Now they had stairwells going. You can go up the stairs because the elevator rarely worked. Okay, the elevator rarely worked. Okay, but it smelled like urine in the hallways and stuff like that. But I was so drunk I didn't notice. So we was going up the stairs, and when we were going to the 12th floor, So we were going up the stairs, and a couple of my buddies, two of my buddies was in front of me, and it was just one behind me, you know. So we were going up, and then we encountered about, man, it had to be like 10 people in that skinny hall, 10 guys shooting dice, shooting dice and stuff. So we got to them, and we had to make our way around them. So everybody started going around them, stepping over them and stuff like that. But me, when I stepped over them, I ended up kicking over one of their beers. Yes, I kicked over one of his beers, and they were totally angry. That set them off. Now, we're in the projects. We're like at the 10th floor, and we encountered these guys. There's no way we could get away. There's no way I can get away unless I'm Superman or something. But man, it was bad, man. So I knocked it over, and I said, "Oh man, I'm sorry, bro." And he said, "Man, what the?" He started cursing and stuff like that. And I said, "Man, look, I can make this right." So I reached in my pocket, and I took out a half a pint of Bacardi, but it was this much left in there, Bacardi. I said, "Here, maybe this can make up for it." And they were happy with it. He was happy. He said, "Oh man, thank you. So we kept going. So we made it up there to the party and everything. Then, when we were leaving, we were getting down to the first floor, almost to the first floor. Because we had got on the elevator. We was on the 12th floor. We got on the elevator, and it went down one floor and then stopped. So we had to pry the doors open and jump out of there, So we had to take the stairs again, But fortunately, we went the other side because there was a stairwell on this side and a stairwell on this side. We went down the other stairwell where wasn't no people at, But there was people laying there, drunk and stuff like that. They were laying on each landing, or they were standing on each landing, So, but we got out of there, and there was gunfire everywhere. But we became desensitized to gunfire. They were shooting in the air or something, So we just started walking out in the parking lot. We had to walk all the way to the car that we rode in. So we was walking, and it was gunfire shooting everywhere, like it was in Beirut or something, So we was walking, and then a bullet skinned the ground, and sparks came up, Once that did that, that was it. Then we all started running. We ran to the car and got in there and got on down. Yes, it was terrible, man. But that they're a product of their environment. If you around that every day, it'll be normal to you. Just like it was normal for us to fight people and stuff like that. We see fights all the time. And hear gunfire, But I don't know. They were a product of their environment. Well, anyway, they started tearing down the projects in 2005, okay? In 2005, a lot of people were out of a home. Yes, they were out of a home to stay. Then in 2007, the last building went down. Okay. And they took all those people that didn't have housing and stuff like that, they took them out of there and sent them to all over the place. They sent them to the south side of Chicago, the south suburbs, and stuff like that. Now, when they did in 2000, when they did that, I think I was out in Harvey when they first started closing the projects. So a lot of them got transplanted in the projects and in the south suburbs. That's where I was at the time. I had moved to the south suburbs. So they got transplanted in the south suburbs, and then they entered into the school system. When those teenagers was in the high school that I worked at, it was terrible. It became terrible. It used to be nice people there, nice kids. They didn't do nothing but fight. Maybe they fought maybe, but there was no selling drugs and stuff like that in the school until they transplanted them out there. And when they transplanted them out there, you know how I told you the projects were alluring to us. They were very alluring to us. So when they got out there, they brought their ways out there. And the kids caught on quick. So it was bad. Well, I'm eating grapes. Yeah, it was bad. But that just goes to show you, with your kids, you got to watch them. Because little kids are little mini recorders, They got a recorder in their head. So if you come through to them and constantly telling them something, they're going to believe it. And if you constantly doing something around your kid, and they'll become accustomed to it. If you're fighting, they'll become accustomed to seeing people fight. And then they'll start fighting. They'll start fighting. So I say that to say this. Keep a close watch on your kids, okay? Keep your eyes open and your ears open. Listen. If you hear your kids saying something out of the way, you need to stop that. Stop them. Okay? That's it. All right. We got some grapes here. I told you I like grapes. If it came time and they had fresh fruit on this side and potato chips and stuff like that on this side, I'll go straight to the fruit. It's good. He don't like.
Oh man, I don't like that stuff, man.
Yeah, I know.
Man, you ain't got no chips or nothing, man.
He just like chips and stuff like that.
Man.
So,
all right.
All right, you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share. Share them with your friends. Share them with your family. Share them with your loved ones. And even share them with your enemies. All right. Peace. Adios. Salamat. Chair dance.
Oh my god.